All right, we are back here on the detached garage for Kenneth Claiborne. Well, from that side of the roof where we did the repairability, we figured that we might have to do repairability on this roof as well. Prior to coming up here, we brought the shingle and the tools. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be needed. It's pretty excessive. So the front side has 10 wind damage. I mean, some of them are still sealed because, you know, it's hot out here in the state of Illinois. So they kind of seal back. So this one. So you've seen the video or the pictures for this slope. This is the front slope. It's got 10. The garage right has 18. This one's pretty massive amount. They did try to mitigate previous damages. As you can see at the bottom lip, the bottom eave around the property or around the garage have been repaired. Those are still okay, but still everything else is bad. And this is the back side of the garage. Excessive amount. So repairability probably not possible, and I'm not gonna attempt it unless you really need me to, but there's just too many damages here. Garage left, 2 box vents on the garage. Right there, you can see nice shingles. Yep, so again, not necessary to actually do the repairability on it. We've marked up the roof, and now we're just coming off of this roof at this time. So other than that, if you have any questions, give us a call at our office, but we're not going to do any repairability on this just because it's not possible. There's way too many damage on this roof, and it is 2 layers as the images that we've shown basically indicates. Let's just put that in here just to be safe. 2 layers on the garage. DT, detached garage. There you go. All right, we'll see you shortly, or if you have any questions, call us. Thank you. Good morning and welcome back to another short episode of Affinity Restoration at its finest moments. We're here in Chicagoland again, in Chicago, Illinois, southwest side of Chicago, and we're doing this roof today. And this one's got a really neat backstory. I guess the homeowners, you know, tried to file their claim on their own, and as previous episodes basically that we've gone through, we've always indicated that, you know, it's not always a success when homeowners do their own claims, and, you know, just because the insurance company will try to minimize their losses, right? So they actually, the homeowners here actually saw us when we built that house right across the street right there, okay? You know, we did that house about 2 weeks ago, I think, 2-3 weeks ago, and they saw us build it, and of course inquired about, you know, their situation. And what we did is we took over the claim. It's been about maybe 3 months since they basically filed their claim and got declined for the roof replacement, and we did our thing as far as a repairability test, as you probably have seen on the previous videos, and of course justified to the insurance company that, you know, we really cannot repair the roof the way that it looks right now, and there's a massive leak that's going on inside. And this is the caution that I always tell all the homeowners that we deal with is, listen, you can certainly file your claim on your own, but, you know, 9 out of 10 times you'll run into a problem. Or sometimes if you're a contractor, you know this too, you know, you run into a estimate from the insurance company. It's so incomplete. A lot of items are missing, you know, just because, you know, a lot of a good example is State Farm or Allstate. A lot of their adjusters are actually not in the state that you're in. They're in Texas or they're in Georgia. So the codes there are very different. The way that they build roofs there are somewhat kind of different. And you run into a lot of missing items when you're getting those estimates from the insurance company. So needless to say, we went through the entire process. we actually completed the repairability and found that, you know, it's unrepairable and that we have to replace the roof. So today we're actually doing the roof completely. So, you know, kudos to the homeowner for reaching out, but at the same time, that's one of our finest moments again, actually getting the job done for the homeowner. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. You probably saw it on some of the pictures that we put on this video regarding the condition of this roof prior to us starting the work, and obviously trying to get the updated pictures to you guys as quickly as we can. But you know, right now the guys have been here for about an hour and 10 minutes and they've completely stripped off the roof. So we got the approval for the house and the detached garage. Okay, so you know, it's a blessing for the homeowner just because of the fact that now they can rest assured that they're getting a really good roof. It's a 3-tab roof, as you saw in the pictures, and they opted to actually put architectural shingles in there with a much higher wind rating. And you know, in the state of Illinois, they call this the Windy City for a reason. Yes, for one reason or another, but we also get really high winds out here that requires these shingles to be a little bit more durable. So let's take a look to see what they're doing right now. Basically, as you can see here, they delivered the materials already. We're putting GAF Timberline HDZ on this. Nice shingle. Hickory, right? It's because when we did that house across the street, they really liked that color, so they wanted to get something similar to that. And the one across the street is a slight difference in just a shade or two, but at the end of the day, it will give them a nice contrast. So here's the house right here. We're gonna be going upstairs. Like I said, these guys work really fast. They've only been here for about an hour, and of course, completely stripped off the house already. Obviously, the starter strip we've got right here, ice and water. We're putting ice and water, and of course, we never put paper. We always use synthetic material just for, you know, additional waterproofing preventative. But we've got some really good materials going up on this roof, and I think they're going to be very pleased with it. So at the end of the day, here we go. Let's take a look. There's a couple of things here that we'll be submitting for supplement, just because of the fact that some of the work that they're asking us to do, it requires additional, you know, man hours to complete just because of what they have. So as you can see, we're climbing up on the roof fairly slow here, just because of the fact that, you know, this thing's not latched on here. We need to latch this on. I don't want to be falling off this roof. And as always, our videos are unedited. So it's got nice plywood in here still, a couple of spots that probably need to be repaired. So the existing roof already has ice and water, which is good. We're just adding more ice and water. Here's the problem that we have. They have gutter guards on them, and these gutter guards must be removed in order to get to the gutter apron. And let's just make sure that there's gutter aprons in here. Yep, there's a gutter apron in here that needs to be replaced, and we can't get to them unless the gutter guards come off. So we need to remove the gutter guards. Decking looks good. Decking looks good. Looks good so far. Yep, pretty sturdy decking. Looks like it's gonna be just fine. A couple of spots that we just need to basically make sure that we're aware of. So here, so not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. There's the garage. That will be done as soon as this roof is done. So they're making good progress, pretty quick work of this entire system. And then, as you can see, the gutter apron is mounted right in front of the back plate of the gutters, and the gutter clips are nailed directly to it. So the gutters must be detached and reset in order to get to the gutter apron. So we should be okay. We got some pipe jacks over here. Not bad at all. So again, going from the 3-tab that you see here to an architectural shingle is a huge upgrade on this roof itself. So I think it's going to be really nice when it's completely done, you know. And then of course we did that house over there in that corner right there. Nice summer harvest there across the street. A couple of weeks back, the homeowner decided that she wanted to put some gutter guards on there as well. just because she doesn't want to have to go through gutter cleaning on a regular basis. So, well, we'll be providing more and more updates here, but there's nothing really super special about this roof just because it's already got plywood. It does not have space decking or planks, and we'll put more and more pictures along with this video. So again, my suggestion is for the homeowners that are watching this video, you know, I understand that you want to try to bypass contractors sometimes, and we know this. There's a lot of contractors out there that are a little bit more on the questionable side. We always basically put the client first. And what I mean by that is you've got a choice to file your claim on your own. And by filing your claim on your own, you could run into some of these problems where the insurance company is not approving your request just because they found that, you know, you may end up just going away just, you know, when they decline your request. And then of course you don't know how to get around their declines and what type of resources that you need in order to get them to approve it. And we get it. We suggest that you find a good quality contractor that can help you in this entire process, so that if you do have it, you can at least get it done properly, instead of trying to do it on your own and then risking the situation of getting declined by the insurance company when they do the estimate. So, you know, find a good contractor that can actually help you do it instead of taking on the insurance company on your own. And you got to remember that the insurance company's job is one thing only, is to make sure that they reduce or eliminate their losses. Our job is to make sure that they do what's right on behalf of the homeowner. So, you know, we suggest that if you've got a good contractor, if you've seen some roofs being built around your neighborhood and you notice that the work is good, you know, you might want to reach out to those individuals. Maybe they can help you. With Affinity Restoration being a specialist in insurance claims, we definitely know the in and out and the process, the tact to get around these insurance companies' ability to say no, and making sure that they say yes to the homeowner. So again, we get the job done. Again, that's why we call it Affinity Restoration at its finest moments, helping these homeowners get what they deserve from the insurance company, rather than the insurance company declining them left and right. So again, we thank you for taking the short time to at least watch this short episode. Stay tuned for more updates. We'll be putting more updated sections of the video as the build continues to move forward. And then of course, the final product at the very end of the job, and getting the job done. All right, we thank you, and we'll see you shortly. All right, here we go, people. Just a real quick update on this job here in Chicago. Here we go. Shingles are up. Ice and water's down. Synthetic is in. Look at that. Synthetic everywhere.
It's kind of important, you guys. I know that there's a lot of firm believers out there on felt paper, but we just don't do felt paper. I mean, just, you know, I mean, paper will get wet. This is Illinois. We get a lot of ice and water and snow. So we want to make sure that this whole roof is literally watertight as much as possible. Any help that it can get is going to be helpful. So, you know, we always encourage the customers to take advantage of the opportunity to do what's right for their roof at this time. So synthetic it is. Synthetic it is. So there you go. Anyways, this is just a real quick update. We'll be putting more updates in here as soon as the shingle starts to go down in about maybe 10-15 more minutes. Starter strip goes in and they're going to start shingling the roof. It's going to look gorgeous and beautiful as always. So again, thank you for taking the time to watch this short update, and we'll be right back soon. And we'll be doing that garage here this afternoon. So we'll see you shortly.
All right, folks, welcome back to a short update of the Chicago roofing job that we did this morning. It is currently 12:30 p.m. We just had to run a little bit of an errand before we got back here. So we're actually, I think they're done with the main roof on the house. They're just basically finishing up everything that they need to do. So let's take a look. I think they're moving on to the garage now. So here's what we got. Beautiful, beautiful roof. Beautiful. They did really good. They did really good with this. Nice new box vents. Very nice. Very nice. Looks good. So now they're moving on to the garage. So there you go, folks. Look at that. Look at that. That is a gorgeous looking roof. As always. As always. Yeah, we're putting the gutter screens back on since we had to remove it during the install. So now we're just putting them back on. But a couple more flashing seals that we have to do before the final checkout on this roof. But that looks good, guys. That looks really nice. Really, really nice. Look at how straight that line is, people. Look how straight that line is. That's a really straight line. That's a really straight line. And that's how we do it, you know. Again, Affinity restoration at its finest. Customer did not get approved for the claim. We took over the claim and got him approved. And that's what we do for people. There you go. They're stripping this garage. This garage right here will probably take about maybe 40-45 minutes to strip. And then about maybe with 4 guns, we have 4 roofing guns here. It'll probably take about an hour to build, so that's nice. So here we go, people. Very nice, gorgeous looking roof. So again, this is just a short update. Obviously, what we're all waiting for is going to be the aerial, drone shot of this house. And there's the other house that we did. That looks gorgeous. This looks gorgeous. We're very proud of what we do. Very proud of what we do. So we're working with a couple of other homeowners in this area as well. So hopefully for next year, because we're really running out of time for the remaining part of this year to complete any more houses in this area. So, you know, it's a great blessing to be able to work with homeowners that need our help and that we can help them out and basically showcase what we can do. So again, thank you once again for taking the time for this update. The next update will be the garage shots and garage images, and of course the drone shots. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you soon.